Hey guys, it's Angelo, and in this video I am going to be explaining how to speed bridge on the Hive. So before starting out this video, I want to recommend that you open up a creative world to practice and get more efficient at speed bridging, because I do not recommend going in a Skywars game and playing a couple times, because you will probably just die because you haven't really found the technique yet. Now once you've loaded into your game, I recommend grabbing a block and making a platform like this one. You just have to go up with the blocks, and we'll just make our platform a bit bigger. We'll make it connect, because the bigger the platform is, the longer you'll be able to use it while practicing. So it's important to make it pretty big, and then you just make it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to have enough space so that you can practice a couple times on it. And you'll have to make other ones, by the way, because you won't learn how to speed bridge in 2 seconds. So the first method is probably the easiest one out of them all. It is spamming. Here I'll give you an example. It's just like this. You spam like that, and I'm not very good at it, but there it is. But it's not very efficient compared to other strategies. I mean, if you get good at it, you won't fail a lot. You should be able to do it a lot, but in my opinion, it's the worst one because it's easy to fail and it's not the fastest. Because look, I'll do a little demonstration on jumping when doing it. It just sets you off. You can't do it unless you become like a god and you're able to like move your mouse. I've tried it a couple times. It's impossible. As soon as you jump when you're spamming, it ends your trajectory and it's over. You've fallen into the void. So here's the second method, and the second method is already more reliable than the first one, and I'll do a little demonstration of it right away. You start on a block, you place the block, you look down. You have to do it really quickly like this, and now when you no, it messed up because I wasn't moving, but you have to really time the thing like this and you're able to move with it. It's pretty like it takes a little time to like learn how to do it, but it's pretty efficient. And what's a good thing about this one is that you can jump while doing it, so you could just jump like this and it works pretty well. The only concern I have about it is when you stop moving. Like, you have to make sure that when you stop placing, you have to be at the end of your jump so that you land on it, because I'll do a demonstration of when you don't do it like that, what happens. I messed it up right there. See, it's like sometimes you can mess it up. So like this. Now I'll just end it. There you go, you fall off. So you have to time your jumps pretty well on this one, or else you'll fall off. That's the only concern I have about it, but other than that, it's a pretty good one. Another downside about it though is that you're not looking in front, so you don't see the enemy when you're looking down. So like the enemy could be like just waiting for you on the other side, and you can't see him because you're looking down, and that's a disadvantage in my opinion. That's why I stopped using that technique. So here is the last method. It is the third one, but this method has 2 ways of doing it. And so the first version of this method is actually easier than the first one, but it is slower and it has a higher survival rate. So those are the different like stats of this one, I guess. I'll show it right now. You just have to run towards the ledge that you want to build upon, and then you do this, and then you can just like continue like this without jumping, because jumping will make you mess it up. And jumping is the second way. So there's sometimes this can happen right here. I'll try to show it, like where you just mess up like this, but you have to make sure you're looking far away so that it does that. Right there, that was the second way. So I'll make sure to show you guys the first one, because I'm used to trying to do the second way because it's much faster. So it's this. Like, you're never gonna fail. It's quicker than the second method, and you're looking in front, which is really insane and great in my opinion, because you don't have to worry about someone just looking, and you can do it from very far. So here I can see even more in front of me, so people can't really sneak up on me when I'm like this. and that's pretty good in my opinion. And you could probably F5 when doing this. I'll try to third person view. So then like this, you can just like easily, because you're just holding it down, so you can just easily F5. So that's perfect. When you're practicing, I'd recommend not breaking your bridge every time and just starting off of a new place. Like that, it's gonna be like much faster than just breaking it every time. It's just that I'm trying to make it like more simple for you guys so that you guys can understand. Also, this one keeps you active, which is pretty cool in my opinion. You're still moving your mouse, so you can easily just swap weapons and just jump on the last person. For this one, you have to learn how to time your jumps too, just like the second method, jumping. Because if you don't, I'll show you. If you just mess up like that, you can just fall. It's easy. There, I could have stopped, but it was for the example. So like, you just have to time your mouse and learn how to do it. Like, I'd recommend just going in a creative world like this and just practicing, trying to go as far as you can, honestly. And at some point, like, your muscles will just like remember it, and you won't even need to think about it. You're just playing. You just come with the sword and you jump on your enemy on the island. Like, and this one is the best for sure. The spamming one, I've heard people saying that it's better, but honestly, spamming, it's a lot less fast because you're not sprint jumping. Sprint jumping is a lot quicker. Like, with this building method, you could really catch people by surprise. Like, let's say they're on their island in front of here, they're looking at me, they know I'm here, but then they just turn around for a sec. You can just come like this, and you're already on their island, and they didn't even expect nothing. They turn around, they see you coming, they're like, whoa, and you just get them easy. So you have like the element of surprise because it's a lot quicker than the other methods. And I'd recommend it if you want to become a good Skywars player, to learn how to do it, because it is the best method actually. Like, when you see people building on YouTube, YouTubers, they all use this method because it's the best one. So how to practice is pretty simple. I've already talked about the creative world practicing, but I just want to be clear on how you do it. You make a platform like this, then I recommend you just like building like this. You just build until you mess up, and then you go back to here, and then you just start on another way, and then you just do it like this. Let's say I mess up here. You can, instead of going back to the platform, I recommend just continuing off of this one. Then you continue. You can practice like other versions, because in different situations, like, knowing every version could actually help you. I'll give you an example. The second method could be much more useful than the third one in certain scenarios. Like, let's say you're running on a bridge like this, and you see an enemy there and you want to get to him. You could just easily just do this, because you can't start the third method on here because there's not enough blocks to like boost you. You're not able to start it. So it's pretty useful to know the second method or the third one in these scenarios, because the first one you can also just spam and get to them and attack them, but the second method you can run and sprint, so it's a lot quicker. So there's the advantage of using that one. You can just do this and then you attack them on the island. So there's certain scenarios that the other versions are better, so I'd recommend making a bridge. Like, when you practice, starting at your platform, I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. You start at your platform, you make a bridge, you start it like this, then you just bridge, and then you practice heading out like this. Then you can go back to here, you head out here, like you spam a bit, so that you practice bridging, and this will actually help you in game to be quicker with your buttons, so that you can like build it a lot faster, and you can practice like taking high ground like that. Let's say you're coming to an island and there's a guy waiting for you, going up like this, then you just jump and hit him off. You can practice doing different stuff like that in creative. It'll practice you like with the mechanics, and with practice comes perfect. So for sure in a game you're gonna have the reflex to try to do it, and when you try to do it and it works for the first time, you're gonna be pretty happy that you've been practicing, because practicing makes perfect. Practicing is the best for PvP too. So hopefully that was helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was solely to show you guys how to speed bridge faster. I'm sorry for the people that play on mobile. I'm not a mobile player. I don't know how to bridge on that, but I know how to bridge on PC and on Xbox and all that stuff. Like, this building method works on every the third one at least works on every platform, I'm pretty sure. So you guys don't have to worry about that if you're on mobile. But there you go. That's how you speed bridge on the hive. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like if this was helpful, and I hope you guys will improve because of this video, and you'll be able to see, because I've tried learning speed bridging, and like the second method is really the only one that you can find on YouTube. They all explain like oh, start it, look down and then start, like that, but I messed up there, and it's only that method that they show. This the third one, really I had to search to learn how to do it. I watched pewdiepie actually on his commentary. I would just analyze how he did it, and then I tried to do it here. I watched this streamer that just did it like this, and I was like, okay, that's the beginning on how to do it. So I just like put the pieces together and I learned how to do it, so now you guys can learn how to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this, if this helps you. So see you guys in the next video.